Everyone knows the truth. Everyone knows the truth.
Well, I mean, he would assist me.
Sweet and savory, if that's what he wants to go by.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells,
I'm not one to judge, but I'll say this. I'm judging.
Jingle bell.
Tonight on Local Moguls, we look at Chris2-4, the selfie extraordinaire.
The Christmas party.
The Christmas party.
We selfie coaches and clients, we tend to get together once a year for the holidays.
It's a time where we all can get together as selfie coaches and people of the industry and, have a good time.
Now, we're a smaller group of people, but from my understanding, another guy out of Georgia, he came up, his name is Bob Evers. He's the one who hosted it this year. He told me that they wasn't going to be here. And so once I found that out, I felt really, really good about coming to this function. What's up, Bob? You good, man?
Well, typical parties that we're invited to, we chose to show up.
Hey, we got a bomb party, man. It's going to be great, man.
We got the best of the best.
Let me ask you a question. You don't have sweet and savory coming to you? Okay.
It's typically running fashionably late. And when we got there, I saw that 24 and his assistant were there.
All of a sudden, it seemed like a dark presence came in the room. It's like a feeling. You know how like a feeling comes over you? And this presence came into the room and all of a sudden, I don't know, it's like a lot of commotion was going on. Because I'm busy.
I just really wasn't ready to see him. You know what I mean? Now, once I saw him, I was going to leave. Me being a businessman and not one of those playful people, I spoke. I thought you told me and Chantel got here, that they wasn't going to be here, bro.
These two, I don't want to get messy, so.
But he's here at this event. He wasn't supposed to be here, bro. I wasn't going to be here if he was going to be here, bro. You got him here.
We have him.
You need to take care of it. Take care of it.
People came into the room and they started to try to think they were stealing someone's shine or something. I don't know, something about some picture being taken or whatnot.
Don't do this here at this event, this function around the holidays. Don't do this. He did it.
So, at some point, we decided this would be the perfect time. Perfect Christmas selfie.
The 24 gentleman, he decided to step in as we were actually embarking on a selfie at that very moment.
The key word of selfie is usually when you take a selfie by yourself. His assistant thought it would be cute, and I guess she's trying to get her likes and comments and shares up. She decided she wanted to take a selfie right in front of me, which made it look like I photobombed her selfie.
2-4, I guess, not getting the attention that he needed, had to photobomb her selfie.
He went right into character and was giving her directions of how to take this photo and have me in it. Oh, I lost it. Hey, I said, what you doing?
Look, man, we're just
I know you're not trying to take no photo.
No!
You're trying to take a photo. Yeah, what you trying to do?
2-4 came in and started yelling at me. I guess he was upset. I don't understand why, and we got into it.
The photo had been taken. There was nothing else that I could do.
Mr. Savoy was very upset about the blatant disrespect that Mr. 24 had. And him and his assistant were just completely grotesque in their actions. So it got very ugly, it got really sticky, and it just was a very sad, very horrible situation.
I won't be a part of this. You won't get no likes off of me. And it just went from there. It really went from there.
No, I would never press charges. I wouldn't want to belittle myself by continuing this altercation. If it's God's will to better 2-4's life by bringing us back together, then God shines goodness upon him. But I know that God already has the best for me. So.
What I'll say is what I'll say. And what I'll say is this.
Coming up on Local Moguls.
He's very particular about who he chooses to associate with.
He took something from me.
I was hoping that 2-4 would see what's best and understand that I have in my heart what is best for this art, for this industry.
Will there be a solution? Next on Local Moguls.